Welcome to my channel. To watch the upcoming videos, please subscribe my channel. In this channel, you find videos on abroad education, latest technologies, job vacancies, and scholarships from different organizations and various universities in the world. In the present video, I'd like to talk about how to choose a study abroad program. Program in the sense a specialization like data science or artificial intelligence, cyber security, machine learning, etc. etc. So you choose yourself here. Different points are discussed. These are very valuable for you. Choosing a study abroad program is a daunting task. We all hear so much about how studying abroad will change your life. And while there is a lot to be excited about, there is also the fear of making a bad decision. I get it. For years, I had always imagined studying abroad as a central part of my college experience. The problem was changed the specifics changed every time. I daydreamed. Sometimes I imagined learning French in southern France. Other times I imagined going on a semester at sea or studying in rainforests in Costa Rica. There was a lot of pressure to choose the correct study abroad program because I knew the experience would impact the rest of my life. Definitely, definitely, the specialization you study in a university will reflect the entire life. If you are anything like me, you are probably a freshman or sophomore in college and struggling to know where to even start when it comes to choosing a study abroad program. Luckily, the steps below should help you make a choice you can be confident in. 8 steps to choosing your study abroad program. There is no one right answer when it comes to choosing a study abroad program to help narrow down the best programs for you. Though here are some things you should consider. Point number 1, decide which country you want to study in. Your first step might feel like the hardest. You need to choose what country you want to study abroad in. If it feels too difficult to narrow things down to a specific country, that's okay. Try to think of a region or a common factor like the language that draws a few countries together. The easiest way to narrow your choices is to first look at language prerequisites. Many study abroad programs include classes taught at the local institutions, which means you need to speak the country's language. So here, if we want to decide, the only decision is better to go to English speaking countries like US, UK, Canada and Australia. If you go to France, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Germany or Italy, there you have to struggle with the language spoken by people, local people. So better to go to English speaking countries. Sometimes even in French universities and German universities, there are some universities in which English is the medium of instruction. So you should be very careful. And mastering a language like mastering German or French or Swedish or Scottish is very difficult within a year or two to master for the language. The second important program, look at the programs that fit your major. There is a huge variety of study abroad programs out there, from month-long language exchange programs, a year-long programs, to online study abroad programs to help guide your search. Though, try to focus on programs that fit your major. So, you are the right person to select the correct program yourself. Third point, choose how long you want to study abroad. After you have narrowed your search down to a few countries or programs, it is time to consider what length of study abroad program you want to do. As you know, study abroad programs come in many shapes and sizes, ranging from a few weeks to a full year. There are different pros and cons. Maybe a semester program or a year program or a 1 month program or 2 months program. You consider yourself, you decide yourself. The fourth important point is consider how hands-on you want to study your study abroad program to be. This is an often overlooked factor, but it's important to consider how much support you want during your program. Some study abroad programs are very hands-on, with weekend excursions and dedicated staff who are either part of the third-party programs or also travel from your home institution. Other programs are just like you are enrolled in the local university, the same as any other student. There are clearly benefits and drawbacks to each option. The fifth important point is make sure you can transfer credits back to your home university. I know it's fun to dream about all the travel you are going to do and the life you are going to have abroad, but there are also some practicalities you need to consider. It is important to ensure that the academic credits you earn on your study abroad program can be transferred back to your home institution so that you can graduate on time. And the sixth important point, explore financial aid packages. The next step is another pretty big practicality, financial aid. Study abroad programs can range in price from actually being less expensive than your home institution's tuition to being, well, a lot. Thankfully, there are tons of resources for study abroad financial aid if the cost of program you have selected is prohibitive. Take for example, there are some second-rate universities, second-rate and third-rate universities in most of the countries. First-rate universities, they don't offer or they don't play any tricks, gimmicks. Second-rate universities and third-rate universities, they play gimmicks. They collect more fee and they offer some fee waive. But first-rate universities, they mainly focus on your talent. If you are very talented, after landing over there, the professors, they interview, some 2 or 3 professors, they interview your talent, and if you are capable enough, you will be given teaching assistant posts and lab in charges posts. So, you need not worry. If you are really talented, there might be 25% fee waive, 50% fee waive, or 75% fee waive, or 100% fee waive. In addition to that, for pocket money, they offer some money. So, take care. Don't believe all the words of the consultants, because all are not very fair. Very few are very genuine. Take care of that. This is a top line to be underlined and you should bear in mind. The seventh important point, read reviews and talk to previous study abroad students. Take for example data science. The present trend in computer science is data science. You will get more salary and the subject is also very tough. You have to spend many sleepless nights. So you have to study a program, that is a course which is a highly demanded course. You have to bear in mind. And a highly demanded course, in addition to that, whether employability opportunities are there or not in the same country or not. Take care. This is the most important point. By this step you have likely narrowed down your options significantly, but chances are you are still torn between a couple of programs. Personally, I narrowed myself down to just 1 year long study abroad program. If it is so, you can go to UK for 1 year programs. But I still felt hesitant to take the plunge. Plunge means jump, because it felt like such a monumental decision. Underline, it is a monumental decision. I just wanted to feel more confident in my choice. And the next important point is bonus. Consider an online study abroad program. Last but not least, be sure to expand your horizons to online study abroad programs. Yes, that's a thing. While this may not be the traditional idea of studying abroad, there are many benefits to an online program that might make it a compelling option for you. Online programs tend to be flexible, accessible, and much less expensive than their in-person counterparts. Some programs will offer hybrid options, so it's worth the effort of looking into virtual study abroad programs to see how they may work for you. So these are very important points to bear in mind, and you are the creator of your own destiny, as Swami Vivekananda has rightly pointed out. So you think yourself, you decide yourself, take opinions from experts. Wish you all the best. May God bless you. Take care. Thank you for watching my video. If the video is interesting, you can subscribe my channel. Please press the bell icon for the latest updates. Wish you all the success once again. See you.